Hello everyone. So last time I tried this tower and I'm going to skip ahead a bunch and try this tower instead. Only reason is just because while I can play these other towers, I just want to play this one more. So let's get right into it. So this tower, before we really start, I think it's important to talk about how it's structured. So this tower has every 5 floors there'll be a checkpoint of sorts, which has an Eternal Potion and Life Crown and Golden Feather. And the Eternal Potion doubles your health. And the thing about these Eternal Potions is that if you have a lot of health and you go into one, you get a lot of health after it, and if you bring all of that health into the next one, then it stacks up exponentially. So it's super important to treat these seriously. And there are 5 of these in the tower. So there's one here, then on the 15th floor there's one here, on the 20th there's one here, and then finally at the end there's one here. And one thing we're going to be doing in this run is we're going to be essentially skipping 2 of them. The first one is this one. You might notice that you don't actually have to fight this guy or get these items to progress here, as long as you have the necessary keys. And then the other one we're skipping is this one. And it might seem strange, like how do you skip this one? However, there is this tile here called the Warp Gate, and it's connected to a tile on the 5th floor right here. And as long as you can get here, which requires stepping on the switch, you can jump between this point and the Warp Gate on the other side as many times as you want. And what this run will do is, as soon as it gets access to this Warp Gate, it'll use it to basically completely skip this room. And we will come back to clear out certain parts of it over the course of the run, but we'll be completely saving this Eternal Potion for the end. And with that all laid out, it's time to get started. So the first thing is that I've sort of memoed a very specific strategy for the opening. I'll just sort of play it out. And there's probably not going to be a lot of talking for a lot of the run, because there's optimization is a large part of it, and it's sort of hard to talk about all the different ways to be optimal, but I'll certainly try. Another thing is every 5th floor will get a whole bunch of keys, and these keys are the main ones. We get a whole bunch and we can decide a whole bunch of things to use them on, but our keys are finite and we will want to spend them on some specific things. And the only other keys we can get are from defeating these shadow enemies, and all of them are pretty strong. So we'll want to use our keys wisely. The only key I use in the first 5 floors is this attack card right here. I'm just getting that laid out. Actually, there is one more thing I'll use a key on. This feather right here, we'll use one violet for it. That feather is very useful. Alright, continuing on. Okay, another thing I'll bring up is these rangers here. As you can see, they do a lot of damage. Well, not a lot, but they do drop potions, and the potions that they drop, they heal more than the damage they deal. However, there's some interesting math that crops up because of the Eternal Potion and the Life Crown after it, where basically it's less worth it to kill the rangers and get their potions now, as opposed to saving them for afterwards and waiting until you can kill them for free. Ultimately, you'll get more health that way. I believe now what I do here is this. There we go. So we got another level up. Just in time to remove a turn on the slashers. I am going to rewind because I would actually like to take one less damage at that point. I would pick this up now because we're not hitting level 7. As you can see, I'm avoiding fights which aren't necessary, or aren't health positive, because every point of health into the Eternal Potion matters. I think that's as good as we're getting. 12,800. I think... Wow. I actually did better than I think I've done on any other run. So, let's just get right into it. Pick up some more keys. One thing I will do is I'm going to try to reach level 7 before I hit this Continental badge. Let's see. 2 slashers there. Yep. Just going to continue poking slashers, I guess. Looks like it might be more productive to kill the fighters in between. Level up more attack. And alright, we're into the thick of it. Let's see. I do believe the optimization gets a little bit more all over the place from here on out. I think I kill this guy now for some quick stats. And now we'll get 6 more attack. to save one more turn. We're also going to get this guy since it's more stat positive. 16, can't really make up that much. These guys are close to having another turn reduced, which is pretty dandy. And now I think it's in our best interest to just sort of, yeah, I might as well. It doesn't feel the best, but saving those turns is nice. I guess I should actually verify first. No. Saving the turn on all of these guys is better. There we go. So that's all those fighters dealt with. Six. I think I'll take it. We press that switch tile so this path opens up. And I believe I will kill that guy just to save a turn on this one. And now we're going to use our first yellow keys in this layer to get up into here and get that feather. That's going to be helpful for us. Regarding these elder fighters, one thing I learned after running it enough times is that while you will kill a few of them early, you can save them until they're like at 2 or 3 turns at the end of this layer, where they'll generally be health positive. Or not health positive, but they'll do less damage. And I think it's generally wiser to just sort of leave them until you can get to that point. So next up. Right, now that we have the feather, and these rangers are free, we're just going to pop all of them real quick. The elder rangers we're going to save for later. Only like ones guarding items or health positive we're gonna kill. This one, let's see. Alright. Another level up. Potion right there. I believe there's some funny fiddling you can do with the turns on those folks. I'm going to deal with this one now, I think. I guess I will pop that one now. Same for this one. No. Alright, that's looking good. I'm not sure if we could save this turn. Let me just double check. 1, 2, 3, 4. I could. And that saves 700? Yeah, okay, I'll do that. A little bit of rewinding, but for the first 2 layers, I'm going to be rewinding a lot because it's generally for the best to like save whatever health I can, especially when the eternal potions are involved. So alright, back to where we were. There we go, safe to turn on this one. There we go, perfect turn reduction. Alright, next up, I think I'm going to try to level up. Do a lot of damage to that one. Let's see, regarding the damage here, I think I want to avoid this ranger and actually go through this fighter. Let me see if there are any... Alright, judging by how that works out, I think I will probably... 1, 2, 3... I can save 500, so I'll do that. There we go. This one, I'll take the hit, and we're going to spend 3 blues here. All those stats and health are really nice to have at this point. So next up, I'm just going to rush on into here, get these stats. Alright, slowing down again. Going to use this platinum here because we will need to be returning from this room back and forth. I believe our next checkpoint is in there, but I do think I might be able to remove those turns, so... Okay, right, these fighters... I do think I want the, doing much that slasher, so that. I think what I'm actually going to be doing here is like grinding a level up. So let's do that, I guess. I think maybe one more. And 19. I probably should have gone here earlier for some stats. There we go. So there's more stats in that regard. I think I want to avoid fighting great slashers, which I don't need to kill though. So that. Then fight this one for some stats. Just making sure. Okay. So that's all dandy. I want one more attack. And I'll get it from fighting an enemy which I can do battle with early. Or I could also do one of these. There we go, that turn's removed. So we can claim these stats. Alright. I believe we do want to target another level up, so we'll just be popping a few rangers that are technically like maybe slightly negative to kill, but doesn't matter too much. I would like to avoid fighting a slasher early. I think I'll settle for a great fighter. And then maybe just one more enemy. Yeah, just another great fighter. Okay. To attack. Well, I should be able to, yeah, do that. And pick this up, actually. Two more. So we do this one. Pop on into here. And then to here. Alright, and then finally, we'll just end it off by doing battle with these folks, getting some last little stats. There we go. And I did kill these enemies because these blue potions that are very well hidden, they are health positive. Alright. One unfortunate battle there. And I believe... Not sure if I'm missing something. Gonna have to double check now. Wouldn't be very nice if I had just played everything up till now super suboptimally. Oh, there we go. I found out what I was missing. There we go. So 56,450 versus 56,107. I think it wasn't entirely optimal, but we will take it. Alright. And now for things to get a little bit wild. We are going to change our leveling scheme at several points in the tower. For now, we're going to be doing mostly attack. Actually, before that... Okay. Get some stats there. And let's kill all the great slashers now, because we will want the attack. Going to avoid these rangers until they do less. Alright, so we shaved a turn off of this Master Ranger just now, which is very nice, as they do 2,000 damage, which isn't the best. I believe what I do is I take just an unfortunate battle against some of these folks. Yeah, I don't think there's really much in the way of optimizing those. I just sort of take those hits because getting these 2 decks early is nice. Next up, getting more stats and even more stats. Alright, what is next? I might want to level up first. And I think I'll level up with the Great Fighters. Get some potions there. Elder Rangers do 0 now, so I can kill them whenever it feels convenient. Yep, with that turn gone, we're good. Break on into here. 30 attack. Don't think we're getting that anytime soon. Alright, now... There we go. That's one more turn. Okay, so this is the point where I'll start leveling defense instead. And it's going to feel bad for a while, but eventually these Master Fighters are going to deal 0 damage because of it, and that's going to help a lot. And defense is generally better in this tower after you've gone over the initial hurdle of removing turns from the super tough enemies like the Rangers. Just in general, you want to avoid battling Rangers unless you've just hit like a special turn on them, because they all have super high damage. So let's see. I think what might be next... Yeah, alright. So, going to cut along into here. One thing I will note is that if you're doing an impure run, like I'm just doing it from scratch, but normally you want to avoid spending like a lot of yellow keys in this tower because of something that I will not be doing in this run, but you want to typically save yellow keys, but this particular route, it's sort of important that I spend a lot of keys on silly things like early stats and stuff like that. You might have noticed that I took a huge hit from this shadow here, but for the stats it's worth it, and it takes a while to remove turns from them. And we will be cutting down to this feather eventually. Not right now though. Right, so this Master Ranger, we're getting close to the point where we'll be saving basically our last major turn on the Master Rangers. So we're just going to kill some more Fine Slashers in the meantime. I know there's one, yeah, over here. Although, let me see. think it's better to go through here. Do battle with one. First defense level. Yep, kill one. And then that's a turn saved on those. We'll kill the Burgeoner, because it's nice for experience. Unfortunate kill for that Ranger there, but... Actually, hold on. Taking a lot of damage here, but... Ooh, that's unfortunate. I do think I want to try and... One more. There we go. So it's a turn save there. And I think I'm actually going to need to pick up some health, because I did not go into there with enough. So this isn't a problem. We're going to be picking up health at several points in this tower. Like now. We don't want to pick up too much because there are crowns that will help us like get more value. Alright. I think that should be good enough. Try to return to where we were before. Feels slightly bad doing that, but there we go. So next up, I believe, yeah, that. So let's get some attack to fight this fellow. Which I guess... Lots of pain. Let me just make total sure that I'm... Actually, I think there's something somewhere else that's a little bit more important than... Oh, I missed this potion. Okay, so if I had picked up that potion earlier, I would have had way more health into that second Eternal Potion, so noted. But yeah, so we fight this guy right here. That gets us some nice stats. We're gonna open this up preemptively. Get some free defense. 15 attack. I think... Well... I think I'll kill this guy right here, which is going to hurt a lot, but I'm gonna do it. Yeah, it definitely requires a lot. There we go. And now... that turn's been saved. I'm going to need even more health, actually. There we go, that's a nice feather. believe next up, yeah, we do fight this to get this key and the power deck. So at this point in the run, I believe what the priority is to actually open up the warp gate, because there's some important items that having early access to the warp gate helps out with a lot. And I think that might actually just be a strict matter of getting a bunch of health. So let's do that. 8 attack. There we go. So we're going to need a bit more health. Yep. Just a bit more. Right, I remember now. So we go in here, we activate the switch, so now we can use the warp gate, and now we're quite ahead in the tower, and we're going to just get these items real quick. Super nice health and stats to have, and we are going to need them. So our next immediate sort of midterm goal is to get 2 platinum keys so that we can basically get into this room from above and get the life crown, the feather, and the power deck. The earlier we can get them, the better. I think now's about the time to start killing these firefighters. Actually, before the platinum keys, I think the next big immediate thing is we want to go down here and do battle with this final ranger, which seems pretty wild, but normally to get to this bottom half of the room, which is filled with all sorts of goodies, you'd need to go through here, which spends 2 violets. But if you kill the final ranger, then you can save those 2 violets, and they are very helpful. We'll kill that guy. And we're going to spend the violet on this right here. Health is going to be pretty dicey. I believe, there we go. So we're gonna need a lot of health to fight this guy, obviously. And how I'm gonna get that health is by going back through the warp gate. And this room right here, I'm going to try to dig down and get this continental potion, which is super nice for just giving you a lot of health in a jiffy. In general, a theme with this tower is that whenever you're low on health, you're going to have to like pick up a continental potion, and it always feels kind of bad, but it's just what you gotta do to survive. And obviously, the less of them you have to use, the better your run is. I think there's one other continental potion I want to take early. Or maybe not. Hold on. Actually, more precisely, there's a certain violet key that I can get without having to do battle with a shadow for it, which is nice. So we're going to go into here, get those. Sort of unfortunate picking up like a continental item that early. But the thing about that particular one is that it's in front of a feather, and we do want the feather. Oh, look at that health discrepancy. That's just sad. So, just get a smidgen of health. I do actually think I want to fight the shadow first, wherever a shadow might be. This one. So we get the feather, we get our health back. And now, fight that. Looking pretty good. I think next up on our list is, right, so we do this. My yellow keys, as you can see, they sort of worked out pretty nicely to get me into here. Like if you don't save the yellow key for this, then it's pretty hard to get one. So that's nice to get. And with that platinum, and I believe this right here, go into here first. Let's see. Alright, that works. So now with our 2 more platinums, we can go back up, go through the warp gate, and bam. That's super satisfying. And we're going to need every little bit of health we can get. So next up, I believe we're going to be sort of working to try and get more platinums for a crown down here, getting it early, as well as a crown right here early. And normally you don't want to like use platinums for like shortcuts like this in an impure run, but you get a lot of them in pure, so they're like sort of free to spend, but normally you don't want to like just sort of spend platinums like this. Alright, so I think the next actual crown we're targeting will be this one. And we're going to need a lot of health to make that happen, obviously. So just sort of surveying the area real quick. Open this up. Get some health. I think we save this until we can get rid of that turn. You can see, sort of unfortunate that I'm 8 attack away from zeroing these, but we need the health. And once we get this next blue key, we can use it for some more real health down here, which we will use to survive these fun friends. There we go. I think it's a little bit over, but still okay. And now we're in a good spot to start fighting the master fighters. It's hard to remember their names in real time, but there we go. Get some more stuff there. And we have a blue key, so I believe it's in our interest to spend it in the blue chain again. We're going to be coming back to this blue chain quite a few times. So our major goal is again to get platinum keys for crowns, and the easiest platinum keys we can get are by doing battle with this monster right here. So that's going to be fun, and we're going to need a lot of health to get that to happen, and a lot of attack too. And we're going to get the attack from this chain right here, as well as cleaning up some of the master slashers that are still sort of scattered here and there. So let's do that now. So we're going to save these for once we're level 35. That's just the point I decided that it was fine to start doing it. And if there's any way for me to get 3 more attack right now, that'd be nice. I guess this guy. Gonna pop into here, get some healing there. I'm gonna work towards leveling up a bit more. Get some more health. So we're gonna need some more health. Gonna get a red key to complete the chain. If we get a yellow and a violet, we can go and get ourselves another feather, which is nice. I guess for now, we'll give precedence to the chain, since they'll give us some attack that will reduce turns from the shadows. Here we go. So that's nice. Now this guy does a lot of damage, and so does this one. Might actually be better to just focus them down, actually. Yeah, because that's a lot of damage for each hit. I think that's about as good as we're gonna do. So we get ourselves that. 3 crown. There's a lot of back and forth in this tower, so maybe watch the video sped up if you don't want to see all this, or see less of it, I guess. Yellow key. Oh, don't have enough health. Yellow key. And now, nice feathers. So next up is our attempts to get into here. So we're going to need a violet for a plat right here. I think quickest way to do that is just this. There we go, got a plat. Now we're going to need to get some more health, which is the rough part. Just pick up what's available. I think, yeah. I say yeah as if you know what I'm talking about, but we're going to be using this violet that I just got to get a badge all the way down wherever it is here. And get our health supplies back up. There we go. I think that worked out mostly fine. So we get this badge. There we go, a little bit stronger. And now we want to try to get past this guy, which is going to be a little bit of a hurt fest. We're behind by about 7,000. So let's get 7,000 health. From wherever we can, I guess. Doesn't look like there's a lot there. Yeah, alright. This is just a slight bit of an annoyance. Trying to optimize health, because obviously the less health we pick up before this crown, the better. I guess if I get a blue for the dream drop, that'd be nice. Might be one of the quickest ways to go about it. Only problem being that blues are no. Nope. Gotta show restraint. It's unfortunate, but I'll just fight these rangers. Probably gonna have to fight some up here too. Actually, no, not the rangers. There's actually something better we can do. There's this yellow down here. And we can use that in here to get some attack and some health. So that's nice. Alright, we're up by 8,000 health, so let's pick up 8,000 less health. That should be fine. Yeah, this is gonna get pretty silly. There we go. You love to see it. So we're at 220%, and that's the second to last crown we're going to get in this tower, so we can start picking up health like actually freely now. The only exception is once we reach the very end of the tower, there's this super powerful enemy here that we're going to want to kill for its crown. But for now, just having like this crown right here and all of the attack potions that we picked up along the way, super helpful. So I think next up on the list is we're going to be going up this blue chain. Ideally, we don't have to pick up this Continental Potion for anything, but we will be picking one up elsewhere. This part of the tower it's just sort of, in general, a nightmare. What we'll be doing is basically just like actually playing the tower and trying to survive as the enemies get more and more brutal. I think what we're going to have to do is pick up just like a stray Continental Potion. But obviously, let's try not to pick it up until we absolutely need it. Basically, what we're doing for this part of the tower is we're just trying to get as much defense as possible to completely nullify these general fighters, and that's way easier said than done. And I'll probably be floundering around a lot because I'm a little bit less focused than I normally would be. So I think next up, I want to get into these items pretty quickly. So kill a red, get these, pop those, get a red, huzzah. We're going to be enduring a whole lot of pain. There we go. Not there we go. There we go. Out of health. It's really sad to have to kill these general rangers. As you can see, these are quickly dropping in damage. I think 1 or 2 more level ups and they should be ideal to kill. I think I would like to bust in here for this blue key. If only we had just a tiny bit more health. I think we can get a tiny bit more health, actually. In a rather roundabout way, by killing this shadow. Going back. And using it for a heavenly potion right here. There we go. More health for us. I one last level up. That's what we really want. And then we'll be cleaning out the general fighters. I think we also want to go through here. Yeah. Just barely. Yep. Yeah, our health is pretty tight at the moment. Obviously, I'm like trying not to pick up any like super big healing items, but yeah, health is tight. And there we go. Get some more health from the General Ranger. So you see, now I'm glad that I tried to avoid killing them as much as possible. I don't think I did it super optimally, but it is what it is. Yeah, we've got this one to pick up whenever we really need it. Going to focus down the slashers first. Main reason just being that they're slightly less susceptible to defense at the moment. Although maybe that's not actually true. Yeah, no. Okay. Gonna change my mind about that. Let's just kill a bunch of these guys. There we go. Nice big ol' 0. It's very satisfying to finally be able to just sort of clean all of the general fighters out. Because normally they're pretty scary enemies. Even scarier enemies are the legendary fighters, and we are going to have to pick some tough battles with one or two of them in just a moment. Lots of dead air as I travel between all the floors. Never gets old. So... Yeah, I think up next is killing some of the slashers now. Slightly health negative, but I do think we want this attack because we're going to be contending with these final rangers soon, and a lot of them, and they're all going to deliver a real walloping. So I want to shave one more turn off of them for good measure before we get into the thick of it. This line of final rangers specifically. super deep in thought right now. Because everything hurts. I think we're gonna have to finally pick up a continental potion, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Let me check first if there's anything I can spend violets on. That. Yeah, not really. We have fun around these parts. I think I do want to try to get... Oh, you kill me now. Wonderful. If I could just get one more level. Just one more. Yeah, this is getting kind of silly. That is so sad. Alright. Well, time to take a continental potion, I guess. It's been long enough. Sorry for the wait and making that decision, but it's just kind of gnarly. Alright. Some more health and stats. This is really becoming a race of sorts to see how quickly I can get 25 attack. Some more unfortunate damage there. Alright. We're getting there. It's just really painful. Alright, I think that should do it. So now, the fun begins as I go into this line of pain. It is a nightmare. But we make it. So that's huge. Now that we're here, next up, going to take care of these two. We're close to zeroing these legendary fighters now, so that's a pretty big goal. I think actually we might want to break into the next layer, which requires us getting a violet key, doing this, doing that, 3 plats, And now we're here. So that's wonderful. And we can even go into here. Let's see. Doesn't feel the best, but I think I'll go into here. Because, yeah, that is nice. Actually, no. I think I can do better. I think I can hold off on this. It's just gonna be kind of tough. Now we go into here, and I'm just gonna pick up a bunch of health. Right, here's the good stuff. And now with that, we're only a few kills away from zeroing the legendary fighters. This run is basically golden now, but I've played this too many times, and I just like being that much more optimal, so you're gonna have to excuse me going out of my way for a few kills here. Like that. Think a little bit silly, but there we go. Gonna check the floors above a little bit. Yeah, there's nothing left there. We can start killing these star slashers soon. They are painful, but they're not as painful as a fighter kill. So next up, obviously, will be zeroing starfighters. That'll just sort of happen on its own. We are sort of nearing the tail end of the run now. It's definitely very draining to run this tower, and I'll say that much. I think we want a winner's key eventually. Guess we'll kill some legendary slashers to save a few turns on the star slashers. It's a chain of slashers, said with that same tone. Looking good. We'll be picking up this, you can hear my dog barking. Hey. Alright, it's dog bark session. Here, Chelsea. Yeah, this is what this video has become now. You're gonna have to listen to me corral my dog. Hey, Chelsea. Ba-da-ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba-da-ba. Chelsea Doodle. Chelsea Doodle. Yeah, come here. Come here. Yeah, we're doing this. Yeah. Good little pupper. Good little pupper. Yeah, you gonna keep barking? You gonna keep barking? Yeah. Of course you are. Of course you are gonna keep barking. Alright. I think that's been handled for the most part, so let's continue. Says I took this at level 53. I believe that. Oh. These probably were nice to get. Yeah. Let's save it until next level up. There we go. Well, it is, dog bark time is not over yet. Come here, Chelsea. I don't think she's going to listen. Alright, let's hope this video doesn't get derailed too much. So, just sort of trying to collect myself, figure out where we're supposed to be going next. I think next up on the list is... Just continue this way. Tempting to take that kill now, but I think I want to wait on it just a little bit. I think we can squeeze out one more level. Oh, I think we saved a turn on the final ranger, so we can do that now. I think it'll just be 1 or 2 more levels, and then these starfighters should be golden. As for winner's keys, which we are going to need some soon, hopefully it doesn't become too much of an issue. That is modestly painful. Let me just make sure I'm not missing anything. Doesn't appear to be the case. Okay, I think what I actually do then is go down here, go up here, and do that, which is painful, but it's what we're doing. And with that platinum and the winner key, we can come down here, which I don't think is actually doing me any favors right now. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I cut into there now. So now... Just another kill there. One more level up, that would be very good. I guess these rangers right here. Yeah, we're close to zeroing them now. So I'm gonna go down here, do that, which is painful, and I sure do it. And then the sequel. Kind of just meekly waiting for zeroing these things because they hurt so much. I guess I could grind another level. Sure, why not? There we go. 999. I'm starting to think that I maybe, like, played something a little bit too early now. So I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to be taking this much pain. It's not too much of an issue if I do, but... Oh, that's another thing. Wait, do I want to? No, I don't want to spend that platinum there. I can't help but shake the feeling that... No, okay, I remember. I don't engage with any of these folks. I get 3 platinum keys, that's what I do. And it hurts, but it's important to get those 3 platinum keys. So, you... Oh, actually, first, you. There we go, that's nice. Now I really want to save that turn, though. Every little bit of damage helps in this tower. Let's go into here. Pop that guy. Hop on back. And I guess what I'll be doing is this, which feels weird, but that's what I'm doing. Okay, that's the second platinum key. And the third one is... I forget where. There's one somewhere around here. That one? No, it can't be that one. It might be that. No, it's not. I remember now. It's all the way at the bottom. Yeah, you can tell that this run definitely puts up some resistance to my efforts. Like, this is in no way a bad run. It's just lots of tiny mistakes, which I think might have compounded on each other in some silly ways. But anyways, the reason we want 3 platinums is so we can go in here. Which would have been nicer if I said that sooner, but... I think next up... is... I want a red for here, just for the stats. And then I want to get the last major platinum. So, red... Grab ourselves a red, quick as that. And yes, we are going to do the whole round trip up and back, down and back up again. You already know how this tower operates. Huzzah! Alright. And then next up is us working towards our next platinum. Lots of unfortunate... Okay. My mind's sort of on autopilot now. That's how bad it's gotten. Yeah, this run is kind of... It's easier done than said, I guess. Considering how hard it is to freaking talk. But I will not cave. There we go. So at this point, There'll be a lot more autopilot since I believe starfighters should be zeroed on this next level up. And that's going to be huge, so we can just start going hog wild, so to speak. I guess I'll do that to get the stats. And now we figure out which starfighters we want to kill first. So I guess that one. Are there any feathers? Right, there is a feather. There's a feather we can get now that we've zeroed starfighters. It's all the way down here. Huzzah. And the next one, we're only getting one more feather after this. At least for this particular run. And the particular feather we're talking about is this one right here, which we're going to use reds to get. This one's going to be like pretty close to the end of the run. I think our only next real like key related goal is like getting up through here for some kills here, but we're not going to do that until we're almost done with the final fighters, so that even that's waiting a while. So just mindlessly cleaning up the starfighters. There we go. That badge might be nice soon. I think we want a blue key eventually so we can go up through here and get this badge. Kind of taking it level 50, yeah, not anymore. And I think it's this blue actually. So I'll go through here. Get that. Get that. Just pop a few random dudes. And I'll collect this. And just a little bit more. Can get that. And these. Yeah, I think now's a good time for that. Now I use our blue to complete this trade sequence. Get to that in 61, I think that's pretty nice. There's not a lot of badges left in the tower. There are some like small upsides to saving them, particularly once we have to do battle with this guy right here. That's like the main reason to really save the badges for later. But obviously taking them at like a variety of points, like hard to say one way or another whether it helps or hurts. So these guys are finally valid, and we're going to be working to try to get all the defense. I think I will just go ahead and deal with this guy now. Alright, gonna need some health for this guy, so let's go on a soul search, find some health. There might be some on the floor down here. Yep. And now we're in this room, and this room is a nice little jaunt. All we have to do is really just poke around, kill some enemies. Going to need some health for Final Ranger. And want some attack too, actually. So, guess we're picking up the rest of that floor health. Oh, and getting this too. There we go. So we're at 3-3-6 attack, actually, so that's the final attack breakpoint for these Final Rangers, which means we can basically just freely kill any ones we see now. And we also have some violets, and I believe what we're going to do is once we reach a level up, just going to use it basically ASAP. There we go. So we're closing in on zeroing the final fighters, and we're also closing in on the point where we're going to switch our level ups again. We've been doing def or defense for the basically most of the tower now, but for the last like few levels up ahead before we switch to health, we're going to switch to attack, and it's basically purely to shave turns off of this guy who hurts like a truck, and these Chronicle Rangers, which also hurt like trucks, because it will actually be positive to kill them once they do low enough damage. And other than that... Oh, these guys are zeroed. Okay. Works for me. Very close now. So it's at 66 as we start. So this last level, and then we'll be switching to attack. Oh, I think there's actually something I forgot. We'll do these first, but... And I guess also that. Alright. Attack levels from now on. There's one thing I think I sort of neglected, and it's up here, this room. This room, which we haven't had much occasion to do anything in until now. And we'll continue to not have an occasion until I get one more attack point. Which is easy enough to get. Just sort of clean house here. There we go. Attack level. These guys are super close now. I believe what we want to do now is get a platinum key and use it to go into here. And figuring out where we get that platinum key is the fun. I think it's this guy right here. So we kill this guy, take a bit of damage. 31, that's unfortunate. Let me double check. It would be nice to get another red key. Yeah. There we go, 50. No, that's really annoying. I think, yeah, I'll wait for another level up. Just gotta hold out. We could kill one of these guys if we really wanted to, actually. Which maybe... No. I want to save that damage with the defense we get later, so... Final slasher it is. Gonna be in dog bark mode again. Wait shortly. The problem is resolved. Oh, I missed that. Let's get one more level up. Attack level. Let's get that badge. Let's actually also use our yellows here, because yellows don't do much more at this point. Get that. Three. We can do 3. Alright. Almost there. Oh, we didn't use our platinum, that's why. There we go. 0. I think we actually do attack for the next level up too. My memo's sort of out of date. There we go. And now, at this point, we're going to hold on to our level ups because we're going to be doing health level ups for score at the end. And we're basically going to be sitting up to try to kill this guy. There we go. So now we're just going to be doing health level ups and sort of cleaning out the tower optimally. And then at the very end we'll pick up all the continental potions once we've got the highest level we can really get. And then that'll basically be the end. We'll pick up the eternal potion, pick up a life crown, and then we'll pick up the 2 other eternal potions we saved, and that'll give us a huge amount of health. 4 more. That is so sad. Guess I'll kill that. And that. There we go. Apologies that there's not really much to say during this last cleanup phase. But should probably be pretty apparent what I'm trying to do. There we go. That's nice. Can we get one more level up? Not really sure. Yeah, maybe. Gonna have to do maybe one unsavory kill. Whew, that's a close one. Might as well spend it. Oh, it's actually going to need to be a purple. There we go. Because of right here. And now we're basically done with cleanup. So I think what we do now is we just collect everything. Oh, I already got that. Alright, I think that's pretty good. And then finally, the 2 eternal potions that we worked so hard to skip. Bam! There we go. 30.4 million. That's about tied with what it was last time. So yeah, all in all, pretty solid run. I guess the last few things I should outline. This route is pretty strictly for pure running only, and even then it's more of like a challenge run than anything. If you're doing impure, then obviously you want to like go here, get the return key, but you're going to want to avoid spending basically all of the violets and plats that I spent, as well as these reds. You want to use a red here instead of a plant. You might want to avoid going into here. This giant line of feathers right here. You're going to want to save up a whole bunch of yellow keys, 30 to be precise for here. And that's pretty hard to do because you'd sort of just have to pre-budget a whole bunch of yellows that normally you'd want to spend on something else. But you do want these feathers if you're doing an impure run. And what that means is that you're probably going to have to just go through here the normal way, like pick up this Eternal Potion early and just get these stats without bothering to skip it, so that you can like survive what the run is like. While saving all the yellows, and then also the blue and reds here. The reds are easy enough to get, but the blues, you might not be able to unlock this blue hallway all the way. Having access to continental potions to survive is a very important part of like impure runs. And while I did manage to save pretty much all of them for the very end, you're going to have to pick up a lot of them, more than what is shown here to survive if you're doing an impure run. It's pretty rough, especially like this part of the tower, the night layer, maybe the meteor layer. Like this line of rangers right here, like you're probably going to have to pick up a continental potion to survive. And let's see, anything else? Right, for impure you're gonna want to use platinum here instead of 3 violets here. In general, like this is a Nexus stage, I'm not going here for this run, but you can see you're going to want a lot of keys, especially a lot of violets, and especially a lot of platinum keys. And you do get some keys in the Nexus stage, but not a lot. So yeah, just keep that in mind if you're doing an impure run. It's going to be very different from this run, probably way more painful, honestly. I say as if this run wasn't already the epitome of pain, but hopefully you can use some of the points here to sort of build your own run. Using 2 violets here might not be the best idea, but maybe it will be. Sort of depends. The less you use, obviously the better, but this guy's really hard to kill, so you might be using 2. And I think that's about it. So, thanks for watching.